The Knoxville couple has been waiting over a year for an internet cable to be buried in their backyard, so they decided to call consumer reporter Don Dare to show him where they had to, well, move that cable. Don.
Well, Bo, they wrapped it around tree limbs to prevent it from being accidentally cut. It was in the spring of 2024 when a crew from Comcast Cable went to Kathy and Guy Fagan's backyard to begin laying a new cable, not for their subdivision, but the one behind theirs.
Well, they came in last spring and they laid this cable down, and it ran all the way up through the other part of the houses in the neighborhood.
Guy Fagan says after laying an internet cable a year ago, a crew working for Comcast dug a trench. Bare spots are still visible on the ground.
When they left, they took it and they reattached it and left it here. And you can see the beginning of the cable there. And been since that time, they never put it back underground.
The Fagans say the cable provides service to homes behind their neighborhood.
Well, they wrapped the cable back through here, and it goes all above ground, back through all this brush, into the neighborhood behind us.
Kathy and Guy's Comcast service is in front of their home, and the cable there has been buried for years. The exposed cable is behind their home, leading to their neighbors' houses. Before any work began, tree branches on the Fagans' property were cut away.
They actually brought a trailer in, parked it in our driveway, and left it while they cut the trees down.
And now the cables are hanging on the trees.
They are hanging on the trees, and they haven't moved.
So Guy took things into his own hands to prevent damage to the unburied cable.
They had the cable laying across the ground here, but every time I come up with a lawnmower, I was afraid I was going to hit it. So what I did is, because they had cut all these trees down, I just hung this up across the trees to keep the lawnmower from hitting it.
I've called weekly for them to come and put this cable under the ground, and it's still hanging in the trees.
When it's not laying in their grass.
Kathy Sweeney and Vivian Peterson showed us a similar experience they had in their Blount County subdivision. An exposed internet cable had never been buried. When this house was being built last year, a construction crew accidentally sliced the Comcast internet cable.
And they cut the line right in this area.
While the cable service had been restored, the wire remained above the ground. You can see where the cable was reconnected last summer.
And we have been trying to no avail consistently since last August to try and have them come out and bury this cable.
Soon after we got in touch with Comcast, Mrs. Sweeney sent pictures of the company's emergency service workers burying the exposed wire.
And as you see along here.
But for the Fagans, they're still waiting for a crew to bury the exposed cable in their yard.
I would like them just to bury it.
Comcast tells 6 on Your Side that the cable will be relocated within a few weeks.
Experts say burying internet cable wires is important for several reasons, including protecting them from environmental damage, ensuring signal integrity, and enhancing the overall safety of an area. Buried cables are shielded from harsh weather conditions like rain, snow, and extreme temperatures, which can degrade exposed cables over time. And our area has experienced all 3 of those weather conditions since the wire was left exposed in Guy and Kathy's backyard. Finally, buried cables minimizes signal loss and ensures consistent data transmission. Well, the Fagans have been waiting over a year to have the cable buried in their yard, and now they can't wait for the job to be finished over the next few weeks. Bo, we'll see.
Yeah.